Lower belly fat is the most stubborn form of belly fat and the hardest to remove when attempting to lose weight. Like millions of people, you probably already know how frustrating and disheartening it can be to try and lose lower stomach fat. Thankfully, this isn't a lost cause. Recent studies have shown that from diet choices to exercise to lifestyle changes, there are several ways you can approach this problem. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you a way that can keep the lower belly fat off for good. And if you think that sounds too good to be true, think again. For now, let's get started. Any kind of weight or fat loss boils down to a caloric deficit, or the state of your body where it burns more calories than it consumes. When you burn 3,500 calories more than you consume, that's equivalent to 1 pound of fat already. Thus, if you achieve a 500 calorie deficit, you'll be able to shed about 1 pound of fat per week. This can be done through a combination of exercise and diet, which leads to the next point of this video: dieting. A healthy diet is essential not only to reduce lower stomach fat, but also to keep it off. Meanwhile, if your diet is high in calories, carbohydrates, and sugar, then it shouldn't surprise you that you've noticeably gained weight, most of them being fats. So make sure to limit, or better yet avoid altogether, highly processed foods and refined foods, especially those laden with sugar. In fact, these foods have been associated with blood sugar fluctuations and digestive tract inflammation, according to this research. To effectively reduce fat by losing weight, you need to cut down your caloric intake, increase your caloric burn, or both. You also want to focus on adding quality foods, specifically whole foods, to your diet. Select those with good protein and fat profiles, and consider going for carbs that are rich in fiber. Cruciferous veggies may also help keep you full for longer and contain many nutrients such as this, and this. Some awesome protein foods I highly recommend that will boost your energy and stamina without compromising your daily calorie intake are lean meats, hard-boiled eggs, beans, nuts, and seeds. And instead of energy drinks and diet sodas, stick to unsweetened beverages like green tea and water. For a specific diet, consult your doctor or nutritionist, but these are some great dietary rules for most people. Aside from your diet and exercise, how you live your life in general can greatly affect your weight loss journey. More about this coming up shortly. Number 2, consistent exercise. One way to target lower abdominal fat is to exercise regularly, specifically high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. The main concept of HIIT is to get your heart rate up high several times during a 30 to 40 minute workout. Because high intensity is a relative term, it can be different on a case-to-case basis. For instance, an HIIT workout could be a jog to fast interval workout, or a slow walk to brisk walk interval workout. In my case, I pick the exercises I'll do, such as burpees, sprints, or speed bag, and exercise my body as hard as possible for at least 45 seconds. Afterward, I take a 45-second break before repeating the exercise for as many reps as I can do within 45 seconds. I repeat that in a circuit with 5 to 7 exercises. You might also try these 3 HIIT moves if you've run out of exercises. These moves focus on your core and help you get rid of excess fats in your lower belly. Scissor switch. This core move trains your abdominal muscles, particularly the lower part of your rectus abdominis, as well as your transverse abdominis hard by placing constant tension on your core. I love this exercise because it's more intense and it's such a good way to challenge myself. Step 1. Start on your back on a mat and lift your legs toward the ceiling at a 90-degree angle. Flex your feet and tuck your hands behind your head. Step 2. Lift your chin to your chest and hold so your rib cage folds over toward your belly button. You should feel your lower abs engage. Step 3. In a controlled manner, let one leg fall to the floor. If you're able to, stop your leg before it hits the floor and hover it about an inch above the floor. Step 4. Bring that leg back up. Repeat with the other leg, alternating as you hold up your chest. Repeat for 20 reps. If you're familiar with Pilates, then you've likely heard or tried this next exercise called the 100. The 100 is a classic Pilates move that's guaranteed to get those abdominal muscles burning, thus effectively inducing calorie burn and improving endurance. Step 1. Start by lying flat on the back. Step 2. Raise your chin to your chest and feel your lower abs engage. Step 3. Put your arms straight at the sides, locking your elbows. Step 4. Lift your legs to a 45-degree angle. Move your arms up and down while holding your legs out. Step 5. Aim to move the arms up and down a total of 100 times. If it's too challenging, you may find the bent knee version easier. To do it, Step 1. Lie flat on the back with your arms down by your sides. Step 2. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders and lift your arms off the floor. Step 3. Bend your knees, keeping the 45-degree angle of the thighs, but keeping the shins parallel to the ground. Step 4. Start vigorously moving your arms up and down 100 times while taking slow, deep breaths and focusing on drawing your navel in toward the spine. Jackknife crunch. This variation of the crunch effectively engages your lower abs. Don't be fooled by its simple-like movement. It may seem easy at first, but give it a few reps and you'll feel your core burning and tightening up. Step 1. Lie flat on your back with your arms extended up over your ears and reaching toward the wall behind you. Step 2. Flexing your core, bring your arms up toward your legs. Step 3. At the same time, bring your extended legs up and back toward your head. Step 4. Reach to touch your knees, then lower. Step 5. Repeat for 20 reps. Aim to do 3 sets of 20 to start and work up from there. Crunches are nice for the abs, but you know what gives your stomach a much greater burn? It's this exercise. But how many reps should you really be doing to get the results you want? Find out about this in a bit. Number 3. Lifestyle changes. Establishing and maintaining healthy habits is another key to losing belly fat and keeping it off. Some vital lifestyle measures you should follow to achieve your weight loss goals are the following. Get enough sleep. There are countless ways people unknowingly keep themselves awake at night. Beyond feeling tired and groggy the next day, what's more alarming is the fact that sleep deprivation can affect weight loss. Poor sleep can cause the hormones in your body to be out of whack, which then impacts your hunger levels the next day. Put simply, the ghrelin hormones that make you feel hungry can rise due to insufficient sleep, while the leptin hormones that make you feel full can drop. Manage stress. Stress is another culprit to lower belly fat accumulation. When you're stressed, it can trigger the production of the steroid hormone cortisol, which results in cravings for sugary foods. And when high in cortisol for a long period, it can increase the amount of fat your belly holds. So look for ways to calm your stress levels, one that doesn't involve eating your way out of it. Another way to improve your fat loss progress is to keep yourself in the loop with your diet and exercise. Track your progress. Keeping track of your progress is a nice way to encourage yourself. Watches and other wearable tech devices or apps are readily available nowadays for an easier way of sticking to your plan and monitoring your food intake and calorie burn. Give yourself a break. The human body needs a healthy mix of exercise and rest. Take some time to chill out because doing too much can actually hinder your body from getting rid of those unwanted belly fats. In fact, exercising without rest can affect the cortisol levels in the body and cause an increase in stubborn abdomen fat. Therefore, always schedule rest days for your exercise program. Now that we've covered many methods for lower body fat removal, it's time to explore a bit of things that people rarely know about lower belly fat, so you can have a better and broader understanding of the topic. 3 truths about lower belly fat that nobody told you about. Truth 1. Blood flow affects fat loss. One reason why lower belly fat is such a challenge to lose is because there's less blood flow in the lower stomach. Blood flow ensures that fat metabolizing hormones can successfully reach and stimulate fat cells to release stored fat and then transport that stored fat to areas like the liver for energy processing. Hence, due to the lesser blood flow, fewer catecholamines can reach these fat cells, reducing the effectiveness of fat mobilization. What's more, lower belly fat cells tend to be larger and are more resistant to breakdown. Truth number 2. Genetics influence fat storage patterns and lower abdominal muscle anatomy. Fat storage patterns are significantly influenced by your genetics. Unfortunately for some people, their genetics can cause them to store more body fat in their abdominal region, including lower belly fat. Women are more likely to gain more body fat around their hips and lower bodies, while men are more at risk for developing love handles and lower belly fat. This varies between individuals and is outside of anyone's control. Another way genetics can affect your physique is its influence on your muscular anatomy. Some people don't have perfectly chiseled abs, even shedding so much lower belly fat. This is due to the shape and insertion points of the obliques and rectus abdominis muscles, determined by genetics. For instance, person A and person B can have the exact same body fat percentage, but still have completely different looking sets of abs. Truth number 3. Posture affects the appearance of lower belly fat. Posture has also quite an influence on your lower belly fat. For example, if you slouch when standing, it can compress your midsection, giving your lower stomach a more noticeable appearance than usual. An anterior pelvic tilt is another postural deviation that can cause your lower stomach fat to stick out more than necessary. So, it's always best to work on improving your posture. Although it won't do anything to burn fat, appearance-wise, it'll help make your belly fat appear flatter. Even after learning all those things about lower belly fat loss, there's one more crucial step you should be taking to destroy those unwanted fats in your body's stomach. And that key information is found in this next video, so make sure you watch it right after.